December 29, 9:43 a.m. Dexter's Court. Alright, defendant hobby number 5. Good morning, Max. Max? Milk. What? If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on a stage, I just can't function, sweetie. Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick, Max is really nervous. That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties! What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying in the courtroom? I can see it now, the dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side. Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes? I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying in fabulously. Nice. Alright, December 29, 10. So that little scene that took 1 minute 30 seconds apparently took 17 minutes. Yeah. Anyway. And now the case of the one... What? Your Honor, get on with it. Oh, sorry. I just realized the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So... Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor. He doesn't often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. Alright, that's fine. It sounds more friendly. I wonder if that is to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please. I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Eh? That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. Whatever, legitimacy. It did not count, do you hear me? She must still be upset about what happened last time. You have no chance. Zero, zilch, nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything, even though you lost last time. I guess being born with the name Von Karma is pretty fast to be arrogant and annoying. Yeah, no kidding. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. You or me? Guilty? What are you talking about? It will be my ultimate revenge. Your dad is gone. You know. The prosecution is finished. Let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time. Ugh. You may call upon your first witness, Miss Von Karma. Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there. Now! Ugh. Sucks to be him. Hey, Gumshoe. Sorry to keep you from your work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective. Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir. All right, Detective. You may proceed with your testimony. All right. Witness testimony. Details of the events. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold outside. Or out. Whatever. All the circus performers gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. Right, the victim was found bent over a wood box, dead as a doornail. Well, geez, that's a kind way to put it. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. Ow, it just gotta hurt. I see. He was beaten to death. Well, just once. It's not really beaten. It's just, you know, he got hit and he died. Here's the autopsy report for the victim. Alright, the court accepts this into evidence. Hey, wait a minute. That was a typo. He said the court accept this into evidence, not the court accepts. There's a lot of typos in this. Sorry. A blunt object. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, cross-examination time! Woo! Okay. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:45 p.m. That is suspicious! Snow falling is suspicious! Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. The ground. The snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this. Eh? What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court record. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? Okay, that was kind of random, but all circus performers got in the big top to practice their routines. Alright. When you say all the circus performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the Animal Tamer, Mo the Clown, Ben the Ventriloquist, and of course the defendant Maximilian Galactica, and his victim the Ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot, Regent the Tiger was there as well. Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. So he was the one with the cheap imitation one? You're welcome to file a police report after these proceedings. Wow, that's awesome. So he had the fake wristwatch, huh? Alright, broke her up around 10 p.m. Yes, you do need to press about all this, trust me. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Regent, while Mo went back to his room, tired from work. Ben the Ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. Ringmaster and Max went off to the Ringmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. Well, why don't you say that? The murder itself took place in the plaza around 10:15. Yay, just keep saying stuff. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m. Okay, not a problem, pal. We got a witness that told us how the whole thing went down. Ow! This is totally meaningless. No time to move on. Alright, we'll have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end? The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. Let's ask about that. A wooden box? That's right. There it is. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention, it was locked. Locked, you say? Wooden box, added to the court record. There you go. This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions. About the contents. Do you mind telling us what was inside that box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle. Bottle? What is that, Detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle. What's inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper. Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box? There was only one little bottle in that huge box? I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning. Small seasoning bottle was added to the court record. Alright, now, one last part. The cause of death was blunt force trauma. Yeah. Ask me about that. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. Yeah, because you just said it. You haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that it's something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Ho ho ho. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now. I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case. You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper? Now we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness. I'm not even off the stand yet. Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. Jeez, I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Oh, well, Gumshoe, you're awesome. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness. I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. She must be talking about Ben the Ventriloquist. No, really? I never would have guessed. I wonder if Chill will show up on the stand as well. I hope not. He's going to be yelling. Oh, yeah, he's already beaten the frick out of him. Please state your name and occupation for the record. My full name is Triloquist, and I'm employed as an opera tenor. Excuse me. The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist. That robe, you must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll grace you with a song. Me. The world of the law. Exciting and daring and guilt or innocence. Decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think? Oh, had a good rhythm. No, it didn't. I was singing it and it sounded terrible. It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak. Trillo, you know better than insult a judge. Shut up. Just look at your nose. What would you think? You'd have some sense to fix it. What? What does that have to do with insulting a judge? Alright, anyway, I'm gonna see you guys in the next part because we're running out of time. Okay, see ya.